How's it going, Tundra owners crew? Today is a very exciting day. My aftermarket head unit is here. Needless to say, these are the greatest trucks out there, but their head units are very outdated and primitive, so this will be very desirable and appropriate upgrade to make this great truck even greater. I personally went with this Dasaita brand head unit. It runs on Android version 13 and it's compatible with both wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's got 10-inch touchscreen display and it's compatible with Tundra's years 2014 through 2021. It also supports Wi-Fi and cellular connection. It has GPS, 6 gigs of RAM, and 64 gigs of internal memory. The package contained everything necessary for easy plug-and-play installation, including Wi-Fi, 4G and GPS antennas, microphone, power, audio and aux cables, USB cables, SIM card adapter, as well as necessary tools and hardware. As far as the price, at the time of the recording of this video, I paid after tax and discount code $575 for this head unit. If you're interested, I can drop a link for it down in the comments section below this video. To take out factory head unit, you could use plastic trim removal tools. You can use bubble wrap to protect the panels from scratching. Next, we're going to detach the climate control unit. Next, we're going to need to take out these two 10mm bolts. There are going to be two more 10mm bolts a little bit deeper inside there. Those could be a little challenging, so make sure you do not drop them inside. Alright, next let's pop the hood and disconnect the battery. Now you're going to be able to pull out the head unit itself. Next, unplug the wiring harnesses in the back. Keep in mind some of them don't need to be unplugged because they interconnect different modules within the head unit itself. Also make sure to reuse these yellow plastic clips. Sometimes they stay with the radios, sometimes they get stuck inside. Use two hook tools to take them out safely without breaking anything. Next, we're going to need to transfer these two mounting brackets from the old head unit to the new one. And these are 8mm bolts. And if you somehow get these confused, they're clearly labeled right hand and left hand. And on the factory head unit, there's also markings for the left and right side. Transfer the brackets onto the new head unit. Next, let's go ahead and connect all of the wires. There were two different sets of cable adapters included in this package. The one labeled CB004 will be compatible with Tundra's years 2014 through 2019, and CB047 will be compatible with years 2020 and 2021. Choose the correct cable for your particular car, and then all of these white plugs will connect to your truck, and the black one will connect to the head unit. There is really no way you can mess it up because every connector in the back is unique shape and size, and you simply can't get this wrong. Next, we're going to connect the rest of the accessories, starting with GPS antenna, followed by 4G antenna, Wi-Fi antenna, audio and backup camera cables, USB port cable, SIM card adapter, two more USB cables, few more audio cables, microphone. Then for that first USB cable, we'll need to connect this square adapter to it. And there's also this HDMI out port built into the head unit. Next, we're gonna plug in the radio antenna, followed by the auxiliary audio cables, Next, we've got front and rear view cameras. They're not clearly labeled, so you'll probably need to figure out by trial and error which one is which. Try one of them, and if it doesn't work, go back and use another cable. Next, I'm going to follow the diagram for my particular factory head unit, and in my case, I'm only going to need to connect 6 plugs, which is going to be these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connectors, and a few of these cables will end up being not used. Once again, you can't really mess it up. They are all different shapes and sizes. We're going to plug them all in. Don't forget to attach the ground wire. Looks like the head unit bracket should be a good place for it, because the back side of it is touching that metal reinforcement bar. Once you hooked up all of the wires, do not fully install the head unit just yet. Reconnect the battery, make sure that your new head unit is getting power and turning on. The sound works in all of the speakers. Test the steering wheel buttons, the GPS navigation, as well as the rear view camera.
Of fresh fruits and vegetables.
You'll also need to find some good spots and run the cables for the antennas and the microphone. Once you verify that everything works well, fully install the head unit and all of the trim panels, and then peel off the screen protector. You are all set, and you can start enjoying your new head unit now. So here's what we've got. First of all, I gotta say it looks really good. It blends in perfectly with the dashboard and climate controls. It looks like it belongs here, nothing looks out of place. Big touchscreen display is definitely a huge plus. And we also got rid of the physical buttons on the sides. And overall, I'm really happy with how it looks. By default, this head unit runs in the light brightness mode during the day, and it's automatically switching to dark mode as soon as you turn on the headlights. If you prefer, you can switch it to always run in light or dark mode. I personally like to keep it in the dark mode all the time. After installing this head unit, you retain a lot of original factory features, steering wheel control buttons, backup camera, audio aux port. You also get animated notification displayed on the screen anytime one of the doors is opened. This head unit uses your truck's factory original amplifier, and there's an app that allows you to control many of the audio settings such as equalizer, delay, DTS, volume, frequency, and much more. You can choose from several available factory presets, or else you can just create your own custom ones. You can download your own files such as pictures and videos and then access them through Gallery app. The picture quality of this display is very good, and I would say it'd make it very enjoyable watching experience. Another feature worth mentioning is the screen mirroring. You can project your phone screen onto the head unit, view your pictures, videos, or any other app on the big screen. If you dig into the settings menu, you can discover a lot of cool features. For example, this one will display your car battery voltage. Another one allows you to watch videos on the screen while you're driving. Another interesting gimmick included in this head unit is the gyroscope app. It allows you to see the degree of pitch and roll of your truck when you go off-roading, and it also displays compass, altitude, latitude, and longitude information. For me personally, one of the most useful features will be GPS navigation, because my factory unit didn't have that. And there are 3 different ways you can do this. Number 1, native built-in GPS. It doesn't require internet connection, and instead it connects to the satellites using the GPS antenna we installed earlier in this video. It works okay, and it'll get you from point A to point B, but the biggest downside is that the user interface is not very intuitive and it's very difficult to use it. Hopefully they can improve this in the future software updates. The second option is the Google Maps app that also comes pre-installed with this head unit. You do need to connect to the mobile hotspot internet on your phone to be able to use it. It works really good. You've got all of the features that you would normally get on your phone, except here you've got really huge screen to work with. And by the way, you can split the screen and run 2 apps simultaneously. In the third option, you can use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto and connect your cell phone to the head unit. And this way you can control the maps using your cell phone or touch screen on the head unit. Since this head unit is basically Android tablet, it comes with a bunch of apps already preloaded straight out of the box. You can connect it to your cell phone hotspot and get internet connection. Some of the apps included in here are Calculator, Calendar, Google Chrome web browser. Control Settings app allows you to modify some of the factory settings for your truck. Next, we've got Gmail and Google Apps. This TPMS app is supposed to show your tire pressures. Mine for some reason doesn't work yet, but I'm gonna check some settings and see if I can get it to work. The Vehicle app shows you some fuel economy stats. We also got YouTube and you can watch videos. And it's even possible to do so while you're driving. I wouldn't advise doing so, but it's possible. There's also Hulu, Instagram, Netflix, Spotify, and many, many more. Once again, these are all of the apps that are already pre-installed. And you can also go to Google Play Store and download any other app available out there, which is really impressive. It gives you huge flexibility of what you can do with your head unit. All right, so I had this unit for about a month now, and overall I'm pretty happy with it. Looks good, it's very capable and versatile. It allows for endless updates because it runs on Android operating system and supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Don't forget to check out the link for it down in the comments section below. I will try to find and include the discount coupon code for it in there as well. I hope this video review was helpful for you, and if so, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.